welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do some diamond painting together and chit chat. So this is a kit I've got off Temu, so I thought I would show you. They're supposed to be placemats. So this is the one I've completed. So it's pretty cute. Look out, the bee and the flowers. Colors aren't sparkly, but they're pretty bright. So um, I like it a lot. It's on foam here. It's really hard to keep it straight. They've been sitting in between books since I got it about a month ago. But there we go. So if you haven't been here before, my name's Christine. Thanks for tuning in. On my channel, we do crafts I've done before, try new ones, have fun, talk crafts. So if you haven't already, if you could hit that subscribe button, I would appreciate it. So I think I paid like $8 or $10, maybe $12 off Temu for this kit of 4. But I like it. I really think the colors are nice and summery and bright. And my lighting's a bit off today. I know the sun's out, but I don't know what's going on. But anyways, that's the one I've done. And then this is another one. You're going to see the reflection. It's going to be hard. See, move it around, then you can get a better idea. But that's cute too. This one's got lots of big flowers. And this one here, I don't know what color that is in the background, so I'm interested. Maybe an orangey, reddish orange, but that's cute. And this is the one we're going to work together. You can see I started it here on the bottom. Yeah. So it comes with a key. So let me just bring you a bit closer in. Get a better look. There we go. So it came with the key. So it's not all numbers on the some of its symbols. So then you just match it up to key so you know what color it is. And then I have a Sharpie because I have this little container where I put the diamonds in, and then I write the number on the top of it. So it corresponds with that. I didn't put them in order this time. I think I just started doing it and open the packages I needed. Not that it matters. It's only these few, but look how nice those colors are. They're not sparkly, but they're nice and bright and summery, so that's good. Came with some more black, and then it came with the special gems, bigger ones. I haven't put those on. The one I did does have a few spaces for them. You can see. I think I'll put those all in at the end. Why? I don't know. Why not? I only have to open the package once. I don't know. Uh, anyway, so then it comes with the standard kit, which I always use. I don't mind. I mean, there is fancy tools out there that you can use. I prefer just using the kit and spending my money on crafts, but everybody's different. Go for the fancy tools. Um, and then I have this little tray, which I absolutely love. It's little compartments, so then you can preload. So you don't go back and forth. I do that if I'm sitting in my craft room, diamond painting. If I go outside, the most of the time I just take this and the tray that comes with it, because if it gets windy, the diamonds can go flying. How do I know that? Probably because it happened. So, anyways, let's get going. Let me get a bit closer here. Move some of my stuff out of the way. Let's work on this little flower at the bottom here. Hang on, I'm just going to move my camera. Please, please, please be patient. Sorry about that. Sorry, I know. Anyways, there we go. See a little bit better. I'm going to take it out. This is 7. So what I do with these little containers, I put the number on the side so that I know. So let's move this out of the way. I might use it for... Was that close enough, or do you think you need to get closer? There we go. So I'm just going to hold this here. Actually, I might stick something to hold it. Oops, sorry, you just got a nice view of my arm. So anyways, let's begin. I thought I'd chit chat with you, tell you about myself and why I'm doing YouTube. I've been doing it for 2 months now. I'm having fun and I'm learning. So thank you very much for your patience and thanks for tuning in. So I retired about 7 months ago from a job that I did for 35 years. I retired early, quite a few years before I had to, according to the Ontario government. I'm in Canada. You know, enough was enough, and I had the opportunity, so I did. So I when I was working, if you hear that noise in the background, it's my cat who's a bit of a jerk, is into my pens. I have a little container full of pens. It's been sitting there for months. He's never touched it. Now he's decided to bite every one of them. So that's pretty annoying. He is really annoying. Anyway, when you're working, you're busy, and you only do the crafts that I was only doing the crafts that I really like crochet. I diamond paint it off and on through the years. I hadn't done it for a little bit. Um, Cross stitch, and I started doing miniatures. I think I did one or two on my channel so far already. But you scrolling through Temu, or you're walking through Michael's, and you're like, oh, I want to try that. I want to try that. So I decided that's what I was going to do when I retired, try new things. And then how did I get on YouTube? So we're going to talk about this in a minute, but I started going to the Y when I retired, work out and go swimming. And when I was swimming, I met some older ladies, and one of them, I can't remember, was she asking about sewing or something, and I told her to go on YouTube, and we started talking about YouTube. And let's just put it this way: a lot of them are quite a bit older than me, and they call me the young one, which is pretty funny because I went from the experienced one, as they said at work, to the young one at the Y. So, it's funny how life works out that way, eh? And I was going and telling them that, and that you could go on YouTube and pretty much find anything, and how to slow the videos down and speed them up. So over the next week, we were talking about it. And they were asking me what I was doing for retirement. So one of them said, why don't you do a YouTube channel on your crafts? And I thought, why not? So that's how I'm here. So I'm learning YouTube too. So thank you for the patience. So anyways, let's talk diamond painting. That's my story. So this one here, the circles are really big, and the diamonds are pretty much the same size. So unless you get them directly on, like you can see here, where is it? If you don't get it directly on, then you got to move them around. Which in the lighter colors, it's not so bad, but in the darker colors, see, there's one here that's not. It was on the other one. It took a lot of time to move everything, so you can't really use it. I wouldn't really use the multi-placer. Oops, sorry, it's harder to do it on camera. You can't see the extra. No, that doesn't belong there. Use the multi-placer. So this one is going to take a little bit of time. So it doesn't bother me. I like it better when it's got a bit of color on the back side, but it is what it is. What are you going to do, right? It's not the be all and the end all. So let's do the little sideways ones here going that way, which would be 16. So you can't see. You can see that there, 16. So I think I have that out here. So here we go. So yeah, that's my story. So I did a trip to Michael's today. Was looking for punch needle, which is one of the ones I'm trying to do it. Sorry, it's distracting. I know. Let's do it this way. Punch needle, and they didn't have any, but they had all their summer diamond painting kits on sale. I had bought one, and it was 40% off. I don't know, a couple weeks ago when I was at Michael's. And today they were 70% off. So I got another one. So I have got diamond paintings out of my wing wang. Wing wang? Are you allowed to say that? Which is fine. I'm enjoying diamond painting again. Colors are nice. Sorry, it's really hard to do it this way. So afterwards, I'm gonna have to go in and move them all so so they're sitting properly. If you watch me diamond paint before, I don't push super hard on them, which is probably not the best thing. But for this situation, it's not too bad, because then I can go move them around and then push them down, which is what I did with my other one. So that flower looks good. It's a nice colors together. What else did I buy, Michaels? I don't know. A couple other things I'll show you in another video, but they didn't have any punch art. On their website, they show lots of punch needle. On their website, they showed quite a bit of it, but in the store they didn't. I think you had to order it, or maybe it's just my store didn't have it. Oh, look at that color. That's nice. A little darker red. I think that's the middle, but let's double check with the key. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, there we go, number 4. And number 4. I got it on the kit there. There we go. So Michael's had lots of stuff on clearance. They must be clearing out for back to school. I had to stop myself. And it was packed. Is your Michael's busy? If you have a Michael's? My Michael's is a big Michael's. And it's packed and it's always out of stuff. So sometimes we go to, sorry, did I just touch my mic there? Sometimes we go out of town and go to a Michael's that's about half an hour from us in a smaller city, north of us. Is that one upside down? Oh my gosh, so hard to tell with the lighting. And sometimes they have stuff, so I might take a trip up there sometime in the near future. Well, the weather's still nice, so we can travel north. But yeah, it was Kid Central. Oh my gosh, look at that. I like it. See, the colors are nice. Like, they're not sparkly, but they're bright. I mean, it's a good summer kit, placemats if you wanted to. I'm going to seal them. I'm not sure I'm going to use them. I might gift them, but I'm not 100% sure yet what I'm going to do with it. So let's do one more here on the leaf here. We got a little bit of green. So let's see, it's got the little triangles. Oh, looks like I missed a 2 there. A little triangle, green triangles, which is 18, which I'm pretty sure I already got out here. That's nice. See, the colors are nice. It's got a little bit of sparkle to it. Let's just make sure it's 18. Yeah. There, I wrote 18. So I live in Canada. We don't really have any other big craft stores. We have Lens Mills, which used to be really good, but they got more into like they have kitchen stuff. It's more like a discount store now. They do have lots of fabric if you're into that. They have lots of yarn, but in my Lens Mills, they stuck it in the back. It's hard to see and it smells funny. I know. I shouldn't judge a store. Got lots of products, but it does smell funny in there. So I don't go too often. And it's right across town for me, so I don't go too often now. Michael's is just up the street, so they got some nice stuff on clearance, which is not too bad. They had, oh my gosh, you're not gonna believe this. They had all their Halloween stuff out. I loved it. I was walking around, touching everything. Oh my gosh, so great. It was still just all regular price. They didn't have buy one get one half price or anything like that like they usually do. But it was they had some really cool stuff. So I will go back once I know the Halloween stuff is going on sale. I'm just going to put this back in my container. So anyways, that was just a quick little video telling you a bit about myself, why I do YouTube, crafts I like, and oh my gosh, that does look nice. Let me just take the paper off. You can see that. That is pretty. This is going to be nice. This is definitely my cup of tea. So not too bad. When you look from a distance, you can't see that it's not completely on the circles of the white. And I'll move it around a little bit more to get that. So thanks for tuning in. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.